there, so it's all good. Set that destination, warp yourself up to the last high sec, which is Orvol, and wait there. So we are meeting in Orvol, and then we'll do the setup in nullsec. And I'll explain why we're warping there, what's the current deal. And the term in a fleet is usually referred to as fast burn or burn. So when I give you a destination and I say burn to that, you warp on your own terms and you keep jumping gates until you reach that destination. That's called burning or fast burning. And the strategy we're going to deploy is we're getting this mobile warp disruptor. We're going to warp from one gate to the other at 100 kilometers, and we're going to deploy this bubble. What will that achieve is that, depending on where you place it, let's say we place it near the gate towards high sector. If someone would be jumping from the gate that comes out of null sector and warps directly to this gate, the bubble will stop him. The bubble will stop him as he's landing, and he's going to be 100 kilometers off the gate and right next to us. It's like gate camping, but he lands literally near you. And that's a good deal. What you need to be careful is that oh yeah, it's probably an omega thing. You need to keep in mind the fact that it will stop you from warping. So you need to burn out of the bubble and then warp to a safe spot in order to actually escape something. So if I say something like bail, 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 do everything in your power in order to get out of the bubble and warp to a safe spot or a random place. Just get out and then create a safe spot. Your main priority then is to disengage from the fight. You can try to align to a place, overheat your propulsion, and spam the warp button as soon as it's available. And most times you'll get away because of that. I guess you're familiar with the warp 2, and you hold like warp to velour gate, and then you hold by default. Warp and jump, you warp and you jump right away. Hold, you just hold position, like the basic sort of commands of a fleet. And since it's null sector, you will not become suspect, and you will not lose security standing in attacking other players. So you can freely try to kill the pod, and you should, while in null sector, because it's no penalty. Yeah, exactly. No Concord here, so makes things a lot easier. I might call out overheating your guns a certain time. My voice is breaking. I don't know. I could try to. It's probably because I'm using push to talk. So I'm using push to talk, and sometimes I may release the button. Safety is still yellow. You don't necessarily need to have it red. You can even have it at green in nullsec, if I'm not mistaken, because there's no rules. So and Kaya is in a logistic frigate, so should be able to repair us a bit when we get in trouble. Logistics is very powerful in a fleet. I think we're almost all here. I'm just waiting on Kaya to jump in and we can go. Yes, neutralizers will be useful too. It really depends on what kind of fleet we get. I'm gonna warp you guys. Let me check how the fleet is made. Alright, so I need, there you go, now it's set up. I will jump in first, just hold here. Let me make sure there's no like a big gate camp and we all die. It's not, it should be pretty clear. Go ahead and jump, jump, jump. So jump, jump, jump into PF. So right now we're warping to the other gate. The other gate goes to null sector. And you can set up on either way. You can set up on this gate we're going and catch people coming out of high sector going to null sector, or the reverse. I don't know which one is better, to be honest. So little tip, can you oh, there's a bubble here somewhere. Yeah, right here, there's a bubble. There's already a bubble. Approach entropy, approach entropy. So interesting, there's already Tengu somewhere. Approach entropy. We're warping out. So someone is doing the exact thing we're doing, but the reverse direction. Yeah, yeah. So same strategy, except they're doing it on the gate towards the exit there. And I'll get us to a safe spot while I consider what we can do. One of the dangers here would be that if we set up, they would come, ruin our little game there. And our advantage is that we're fast, so that we can get out of those situations pretty quickly. So that's unfortunate. Someone already has this location, let's say, under their control. I'm thinking of a destination. Give me a second. Alright, set destination to Tama. Tell me how many jumps it shows you have, and what is the first system that is low sec. First system should be Murathan. So Nisha has the right path. Bella, you need to set to shortest. I'm warping you. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. So that's the correct one. Yeah. Hold up, hold up, hold. This guy is in a capsule. So does that mean there's only one guy left? Just one Tengu? Maybe. Yeah, and Nisha, if you can possibly change the name of your ship, please. Great stuff. That's okay, ignore him. Yeah, we're gonna go to faction warfare space instead. Go ahead and jump. It's very close to us, which is interesting. And jump Messy Beer as well. I gotta drop that mobile bubble thing because it just will add to the value of my loss if I lose the Merlin. And I'll keep it here whenever we pass by. So just jump Messy Beer. And warp to Murathan Gate and hold. I will be landing shortly. The way we do this is I jump in first, I scout, I try to see if there's anyone to kill. I will go for tackle, and then everyone jumps in and helps. Uh, make sure your safety is set to yellow. And also, we will be using the complexes or sites that are in this faction warfare. They range from novice, small, medium, and large. And each site only allows certain ships to go through. They will have an acceleration gate when you warp to them. Normally, they appear on your overview as beacons. So you warp to them, they have an acceleration gate, and in novice, only Tech 1 frigates and faction can enter. In small, Tech 2 frigates and destroyers. In mediums, Tech 1 cruisers and faction cruisers. And in large, everything. Same with the open. There's also like an open one. You can have anything in there as well. One important thing is to really spam jump when you're warping to that acceleration gate. Just jump right away so that you don't get caught on the outside. Open has no gate, neither does large. Not right now, but I'll show you what I mean, Nisha, in practice, because that can be a very I'll explain. Don't worry. It can be a very important detail. So just hold. All right, go ahead and jump. That's okay. Ignore the style error. I'm going to fleet warp. Now, if you look in your overview, you should see a novice outpost something, right? Well, we're gonna warp there. And as you're landing at this location, you will see an acceleration gate appearing on your overview. What you need to do is select it as you're warping. Go to the selected items menu, which shows you your orbit, jump, approach, target, that kind of thing, and spam where the activate button is. Just spam that button until you take it, and try it now. So select this gate, spam the activate gate button. Even if it's grayed out, spam it till it becomes available. Very good, and you both entered at the same time. Now that's what I meant by spamming the gate. The reason, yes, because you can get scrammed on your way in, but if you spam it that fast, the chances are very, very low that they will catch you. Always ignore the NPC inside. Never kill it. It will not fight you. Because it's only reactive to people in faction warfare space, and we're not. Also, we become suspect when we enter a site, and you need to be aware of that. So we're warping to the next location, and we're making our way deeper into faction warfare space. And again, in the novice, we'll only be fighting Tech 1 frigates and faction frigates. Like a Dramiel can get in, an Astero, Garmers, Tristans, that kind of stuff. And because we're in Tech 1 frigates, that's mostly what we're going to try to fight. So if there's a cruiser. So hold on gate. I will jump in first. I will see what's there. Just one guy. No guy. Go ahead and jump. Fleet movement and discipline in a fleet is very important. Go ahead and jump, Nisha. There we go. It's very important. You need to move the fleet very organized so that you don't have someone being caught in a bad position, and that you also sort of have the manpower you expect against your enemy. If I'm expecting to attack the enemy with 4 Merlins and only 2 get there, I'm most likely gonna lose the 2 Merlins that got there and the 2 that come after. We may not have enough DPS to break his tank, and we come one by one, and thus he kills us all, let's say. And hold. Okay, it's a bit more busy here, but that's pretty common. I'm going to scout it out. Just hold there. If you have any questions on this roam, please put them in fleet and I'll try to answer them, by the way. Yeah, I think so too. There is a Tristan here where I am, but I don't know if he's gonna stay. Everyone go ahead and jump, and hold. So by default, the command is to hold and not do any action. Like hold cloak in this case, like don't move. I'm going in a novice and I'm trying to catch a Tristan. If I catch it, you all pile in and try to get on the kill. Warp to the novice at 10. Warp to the novice. Warp to the novice and take the gate, please. Yeah, but warp to the novice. And get on this Tristan. I'll actually stop my damage so you can get on. Get on. Micro drive towards it. Shoot it at least once so you get on the kill. Go, go, go. I'll try to get the pod. If the pod is green, attack it. If not, do not attack it. And is that very good? Make sure you scoop the loot and the drones or whatever else you need. I will post a kill. Very good. Good job, everyone. Now, we're going to do some more practice. I want you to look around and you will notice a little triangle with a dot on top named beacon, right? If you look like on your screen, not on your overview, it should kind of be on your screen somewhere. If you see that, I want you to orbit that at your optimal position. Optimal position in your Merlin should be around 500 meters. So you can right click your orbit, right click the orbit button and set it to 500 meters. And then you would orbit that location at 500 meters with your propulsion off. Almost forgot. Good fights in local. But the guy died. Oh well. The pod was empty anyway. So this is a good sort of idea of how this works. You know, someone goes in, tackles the target. In a lot of cases, we might all go in, depending on how many there are, or if it's in a tough opponent. We tackle the target and we kill it. Things to watch out for are kiters. You know, if you find the kiter, you need to all get on the target quickly. This is why we have micro warp drives and not afterburners. If we would have had afterburners, that guy was running from me. I was running after him. By the time you catch up to us, that 20-30 kilometer distance in a afterburner, it's the fight is either over or kill the Satron. Kill it, kill it. He's too fast. It's okay. I was thinking he's a bit too fast. Yeah. So that's the difference between micro warp drive and afterburner. If we would all start the fight at this range, at 1 kilometer range, and the enemy warps into us, having an afterburner is better because we're faster. Uh, See what happens there, Nisha. It's called the server tick. So the way the servers work is that it updates every second. So even if you manage to target lock and you press the module technically works in another second from now. So you can't activate it, and that happens pretty often. Uh, the general rule is if they have under a 2 second align time, you probably won't be able to catch them with even pretty fast lock. So that's just unfortunate. But yeah, if we would have had afterburners in this situation, uh, where we're up close, it's an advantage to us because you're starting the fight at your ideal range. And even if you're webbed, you move fast with the afterburner. But if you're not starting the fight at your ideal range, you need to get to your target, and afterburners are too slow to do that. For most low six stuff I do, I prefer micro drive. It keeps the whole fleet a bit more mobile, a bit faster. We can all get to our target faster rather than an afterburner, you know? And I think Bella can shed a bit of experience on this. I know that in your past group. Oh, really? Nice. Let's see what it is. One thing you can do is use your directional scanner, put the range to 1 AU, and you'll see what's outside the gate. I don't think that guy would be coming to us anyway. I think we can take him pretty easy. But we'll move. I just want to finish this idea and we'll move on. I think one of the things that TrueFind did in its fleet is that a lot of you guys had afterburners, and unless you were landing in scram range, you are not catching the target. Like, you needed micro warp drives or a fast tackler to actually catch the target first and then have everyone pile on top of him. And if I'm 30 kilometers away, I see him somewhere. If I'm like 30 kilometers away from you and you're in a blaster thorax, you're virtually useless. Let's see if he'll come to us. I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, exactly. You need to be able to project damage and move your ship accordingly. I don't know if he's gonna come, but let's wait here for a bit. It's a pretty busy system usually. We're in an advantage position. We're at our optimal range. We're all together. Well, that's probably some lag there, Bella. Hound as well. There though. Some. The same kind of thing goes for applying your DPS. Even if the Merlin has, let's say, 100 or 200 DPS on paper in that overview thing, when you look at it, it doesn't mean it's applying that damage. I mean, if you're out of range, you're applying 0 DPS. So it's a lot more than just what it says in the fitting window. It's how you actually do that in practice, and that makes a big difference. That Daredevil is at Fleet Gate or something, from what I can spot. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, but the Hound is Tech 2 frigate cannot enter here. It's also very poor against frigates. Legion Summer. Alright, we're gonna keep moving now. For bombing, yes, that's what its purpose is, yeah. Okay, let me show you a little thing that's also important. I want you to align to Fleet Gate. So right click in space, Target, align Fleet. So that we're all aligned. And when I'll fleet warp, we will all go there at the same time. That's important if you want to reach your target at the same time. So look, I think we're all aligned and we're going to fleet warp to Fleet. And it should be in the single bubble. We should all go there together. I think Nisha was a bit slow, but the concept is there. Warp yourself to Fleet. I don't know why I missed you. Oh, you took the warp. It's just a bit slower. It's not a problem. I'm gonna jump in first, see what's there. Tell me if there's anything on the gate. I can see it with Kaya, but maybe I miss it sometimes. I'm gonna warp here at the large open outpost actually, and see if there's anything there. We can even attack other locations if you know that you can take the fight. There's nothing here. That's okay. That hound is not a big threat, I would say. Go ahead and jump. And I'm gonna warp you to Devon. So jump. You have to jump, Nisha. Otherwise, you're gonna get left behind. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, man. You did jump. That was my local. On Kaya, I don't see you in local. So, sometimes that bugs out. Then jump. We're gonna rush a site. So I don't know what's gonna be inside, but we're just gonna go there and, see what happens, basically. So jump. Now, I really don't know if you jumped this time. I think Nisha disconnected. Yeah. We're gonna go to that novice though. So take warp. Yeah, I saw. It's okay. He should be close by. There's a Kestrel inside. Take the gate. Take the gate and try to go for that Kestrel. He is in space, probably. It's fine. Punisher as well landing. Take the gate. Go for that Kestrel right away. Kestrel is not inside. Orbit the beacon at optimals. I think there's a Punisher coming. I did invite you. I'll invite you again, but go to the novice. And you have to spam the gate. You have someone outside waiting for you. You probably eat fast, please. Let me know if you get tackled. I know, I know. But if you spam that gate, you should be fine. Spam the gate. Spam the gate. Tell me right away if you're tackled so I can try to help you. You're not. Good. Very good. We can try to attack that Punisher. Really? Uh, I understand. Thrasher as well. Thrasher's pretty nasty. Very high DPS. Tristan Summer as well. We could take on a Thrasher in what we have. I mean, it would be tough. Maybe lose a Merlin, but he's definitely dead. But yeah. So Thrasher is right outside, and so is a Tristan. Now just Thrasher. Kestrel landing. So one thing that can happen here, if the Thrasher is camping that acceleration gate, um, and someone warps to the gate, he might only have the choice to enter, because otherwise the Thrasher will kill it. And if he enters, he will come to us. So that Thrasher, if he's camping right outside, could be in our favor at times. Kestrel and Punisher, very good. Because of lag, just change it again, it'll be fine. So lag will do that. Very good. Actually, I was seeing your new name. Uh, I guess 1,000 it might be a bit too low, but try between 1,000 and 2,000, and you might, experience less lag. Actually. Oh, yeah, yeah. Then maybe try 1,500. So just take off 1,000 bitrate out of it, so that it doesn't get too choppy or something. To attack these guys outside, but the problem is, if you fight outside the site, other bigger ships can come as well. But we'll try. Daredevil incoming. Okay, this could be interesting. We're gonna take this fight, but it's gonna be interesting. And tough. Alright, yeah, we can do something up until that hour, mate. No problem. They're fighting outside. Alright, Daredevil's primary. Kill this Daredevil. Daredevil primary. Get on the Daredevil. Ignore the rest. Daredevil primary. Get on that Daredevil, guys. Secondary will be the Merlin. Merlin. broadcast it. Get on the Merlin next. Merlin next. After that's gonna be the cash. Merlin and then Kestrel. Get the Kestrel. Kestrel. Everything on the Kestrel. Spread tackle. GG boys, GG. Very nice. Good fights in local, please. Get that part if you can. Get the loot. Very nice kills, guys. It'll definitely be in the next video. We lost nothing. That's the power of logistics. In freaking Merlins. Yeah, me too, man. But it was really good. Okay, so everyone, let's dock up at the only station here. And I will dock up and repair. Don't worry. Everyone, dock up. No, there's the Merlin still here. But it's okay. Dock up. We need to regroup. Go ahead and repair. Yeah, it's very good though. I overheated on the dude as well, on the Daredevil. He needs to go first. He has the most damage, you know. And they were primarying Kaya on the logistics, but barely couldn't break it. I don't know. He was fast. That's why we needed to get on him fast, because otherwise, you know, he just does what he wants. Because you didn't actually took the kill, but it will be in the kill board. Maybe that's why we linked it in the fleet. All right, so let's see what kind of loot we have. Can you please trade entropy all the loot, and I'll see if I can pay you in money directly, because it's gonna be hard to get the loot out of here in the ships we're fighting. We might die and thus lose all the loot as well. But maybe I can take a run and come sell it later on. I don't know. I come in something like they can turn invisible, like a cloaky. Thank you. And thank you, Nisha. Let me tell you the total. It's 9 million in the total. So I'll pay you up on that. Give me a second. It's 2.2 mil each. I know, I saw. Yeah, I like to dispatch loot whenever we do this because of I like this idea of the freelancer, you know. So you're basically getting paid for like a pirate. You're taking the plunder for everything. And I got a system in place where I can take this loot and sell it on the market later, so I recover my investment long term, just not short term, you know. Maybe we can even put a system in place in the future where, yeah, exactly, like Bella said, it's clear that way. And we can put a system in the future where some of us can go pick up loot via contract and he gets like a share of it, and he's like the hidden hauler that clears all the loot that we gathered and stuff, you know. So multiple things we can do. But yeah, really, really sweet fight, and I got recorded the whole thing. Let me actually check that. I can check. Can you link it again, please? I can look at the stream, see how it looks. I will definitely put in the next video, Bella. I'm looking for material, so. Yeah, I got the whole thing recorded. Alright, let's go ahead and undock. Bella needs to go at 15. That's probably when I'll call it as well. I need to grab a smoke, maybe grab something to eat. So let's see what's right. And the link's not good, man, but it's okay. It was the range, probably. I'll look at the footage and maybe analyze it, but let's warp to the novice for now. I don't know. Hard to say, really. Could be a number of factors, you know, like maybe you weren't at that range for as long as you believe and things like that. You need to really get in range real quick with the Merlin. Alright, hold here, don't take the gate. Hold, hold. I don't think there's anyone. Second. There isn't anyone around. Why are you stuck at station? I'm warping to you. Oh. It's okay, we're warping to you. Try to get out. We're gonna go to the next system. Yeah, we're going to Nagaman Gate right now. Yeah, man, exactly. It allows you to stay so much longer in the fight. And even if they would have killed the Logi, which they tried, they would have wasted the time to kill the Logi. They had to kill the Logi, right? And then we reached critical mass. At that point, we were tackling them. Logi was out of exactly. It's a force multiplier. Logi was out of range. We tackled them. No choice there but to die. I'm gonna jump in first. I mean, it's three Merlins and a frig. It's a 20 million. 20. It could be like a 40 to 35 million fleet in total. And look at the result. The result was beautiful. It's okay. Hold cloak. No problem. Hold cloak. Yeah, exactly. Oh, four rocals, five rocals in a pilgrim. Yeah, that's not what we want to fight, but it's interesting. Go ahead and jump, everyone. Jump. We'll move on further. It's okay. Uh, uh, oh, let me see what's actually there. That's okay. That's okay. Let the algos go. Uh, we're warping to the next gate, to Sorrento. It's okay. I want to go for that algos right now anyway. Yeah, we'll call it that in 20 minutes or something. When Bella has to go, I'll go eat as well, so we all disband, right? It's gonna be okay. Hold here. We're gonna jump in a second because the rats are attacking us. Go ahead and jump. Those ships on D-scan are not real. They're somewhere at the old player-owned station, and they're just abandoned. Yeah. Let's see where we go. Went to station. It's okay. We're gonna go to Tama in a second, where it's a bit more crazy. Let's say we're gonna camp there for another 15 minutes. Yeah, we need to do fleets like this. Not necessarily faction warfare, but this is where you get fast action and you get fights here all the time. You come here with frigates, you're gonna get fights, and it's a good way to practice. Yes, it is. It is a popular faction warfare site. Pretty dangerous too. So hold right here. Hold. There's a bunch of people coming to us. Jump. Jump Tama. There was a fight here for sure. Take warp. I don't know what we're warping in, but I'm going to take a bit more risk, just so you know. I'm assuming there was a fight that happened here. Hold, don't take the gate. We're gonna go to another novice, actually. Funny fact, I was actually in faction warfare space a long time ago, and I participated in a big war between the two parties, and like there were 40-man fleets fighting 40-man fleets all the time in frigates. It was super fun. Like you didn't care too much because they were just frigates too, so it was like, but just constant action, and that kind of stuff is always really nice. No, hold. The default is usually hold. I'm trying to see where they are. There's a bunch of stuff around anyway. Yeah, a bunch of that around I saw. Take the gate. I mean, maybe we can take on the Harpy, but it has pretty high DPS, so I want to get inside here and analyze what my options are. Yeah, it will die, but you know, you need to get the Logi in position very fast. So I'm just analyzing what's around. There's a comment on short. Could be coming to us. Which one that is? Try to say like small or medium or something because it's hard. And it probably is. I'm trying to see which, but oh, the large. Okay. Yeah, true. I mean, we can try that if you want, but we might die in the process. Let's try. It'll be fun. I'm warping you on 0. Yeah, we'll die, but I need to get you killed sometimes too. It's part of the deal, man. So we're warping there. Let's see what's in here. Cormorant is range. Comet in the range. Take warp again. Let me get my bearings set. I kind of saw where he was set up. We're gonna try some. There's also an Inu, Hecate, a bunch of stuff I don't really like. They're gone from large. Scare and trash at the side. I'm de-scanning to see what's around. We're gonna try a small. Ooh, a bunch of stuff around. I might even try to go to a novice and see if someone comes to us, because there's a bunch of frigates now as well. Get this trasher, get this trasher. Get trash. Stay on the trash, stay on the trash. Overheat on the trasher a bit, overheat on the trasher a bit. They have logic. Hey. If you're not tackled, try to warp off. Try to bail if you're not tackled, please. Bail, bail, bail if you're not tackled. Bail, bail, bail if you're not tackled, please. Bail, bail, bail. Warp out, warp out, warp out. If you can't, that's fine. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Get out if you can. Tell me if you made it out. Tell me if you made it out. Warp to safe, warp to safe. Very nice then. Then we still came out on top. That was so cool. I thought I was warping on my pod, but yeah. I thought I was warping on my pod, but apparently the message that I was given was that I killed the trasher. So he broke, tackle, and we managed to get out. I only lost the logistics on Kaya. So another win. Good job. Yeah, just one. Let me link it. But I mean, come on, look at what we just fought. Gotta kill. They had Logi on the guy, if you can believe it, and yet, yeah, man, good stuff, good stuff. I'll probably call it here. Let me get. Let's all duck up, be safe. I'll explain how you can get out here. You have to wait for your suspects. That's probably the better deal. Um, but I think I'm happy with the result today. We came out on top on every fight. And the Bantam is 5 million. So it's the Logi is actually really cheap. Right now we will be retreating back home, but I need to explain how you do that. You might each do it on your own term. I'll set a path for you and how we disband and go the fleet. Um, yeah. Yeah, Dixie mostly. Pretty much. Let me see the path you are being taken through. Okay, so if you set your destination to the Dixie, how many jumps is that? It should be 8. 8. No, dock up, Bella, dock up. Because they can maybe 8 jumps, and the first system is Tanalonen, then you have a big chance of just getting your frigate out of here safely by jumping the next gate over and over again with no problem. Just wait for your suspect timer, and once that's done, you can freely return. And that's the first gate is good, Anisha. And once your suspect timer is done, feel free to return to the Dixie. You can put your Merlin there, or you can put it in Salem, wherever you want. We're gonna use it from that location anyway. And yeah, that will conclude my fleet for now. But I'll do more of this. It's fairly fun for me, and I hope you guys had fun. If you have any questions before going out, and I strongly recommend that you dock up and you give it 10 minutes to chill so that they don't come after you right now. That's my advice. I'm glad you guys had fun. Yeah. And yeah, if you have questions, you can drop them in channel sometimes and whatever. I might not always be able to look at the fits or answer the question right away. By the way, I wanted to mention this, depending on what I'm doing. But I will try, whenever I see it. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break now. Yeah, I'll take a look too, and I'll tell you if I noticed anything, Bella. It's always good to record actually, because I get to analyze my own mistakes too. What I did and so on. But yeah, I'm gonna go more AFK for now on. I have to get something to eat. But thank you for being in the fleet, and I'll see you around.